Hello everyone, welcome to Sunya IAS. Guys, today in this video we are going to talk about very small changes in your daily routine. Okay, or certain things that you have to incorporate in your daily routine, which is going to increase your study efficiency to 5x or maybe 10x. Yes, and mind you, well, these are no study hacks or something that just comes out of the bag. No, these 10 pointers we have picked up after talking to lot of toppers of UPSC CSC. Very minute changes in your daily routine, okay, will give you great results, right? See, just understand, having small changes is a very important thing in life. Why? Because this is a graph, right? If the tangent, okay, the degree here is less, then also at the end of the year you're going to reach here. But if you keep on repeating the same mistakes wherein your productivity is not increasing, it is going to affect you negatively. You are going to be tense that my syllabus is not getting completed. How will I do this? And in that state of mind, you won't be able to remember things. So let's get started. There are 10 very effective small methods which is going to take the productivity out of the roof. Trust me on this. Now the first one and very important one, this we have got from almost all toppers that we know, okay, or discussed with. You have to identify the most productive hours of your day. What does that mean? There are certain people who wake up at 4 a.m. and read till 10, and that is like the most productive time for them. But then there are certain set of people, if they wake up at even 7, they are sleepy, they are drowsy, and they cannot remember what they read. So let's understand, every person is different. Every person is made differently and your brain also works differently. So just watching a topper video that I used to wake up at 4 a.m. or someone says I used to read all night, don't follow those things blindly. Okay, it will take 3-4 days to identify that which is the period of day wherein you are the most productive. But then these are the little observations that you have to make, and then once you identify your most productive hours in a day, you have to make your schedule accordingly, right? So this is very simple. This can be somewhere early morning, maybe in the noon, maybe afternoon, maybe evening, maybe late night. Everyone works differently and you have to identify when you are at your best. Okay, now let's go to method number 2, or some change that you need to incorporate. This one, okay, is also very pivotal. Now, what do I mean when I say understanding your learning pattern? Understanding your learning pattern means there are certain people, if they listen to a lecture, they can remember everything about that topic. Okay, so let me just say lectures, listening. Or you listen to a podcast and you can remember everything that the orator said. There are certain people who would prefer a book. They would read from a book and that is how they can remember things in a better way. There are certain kind of people who prefer to read from a PDF from the computer screen itself. There are certain kind of people who might, be able to remember well when they read things aloud, when they talk to themselves about those concepts. There are other sort of people who want to make notes of their own, or maybe some sort of a flow chart of what information they are reading, and then they will be able to understand things well. So you have to understand and identify that which mode of learning is benefiting you the most, and you have to then pursue that, follow that, right? We just spoke about 2 things right now, and these 2 things also, if you implement only these 2 things, it is going to make a huge difference in the output that you're getting, the number of hours you're putting in, vis-a-vis the capability of yours to remember things, understand things, apply things on an MCQ or write an answer. Okay, so these 2 are very important. And I will tell you, wait for number 10. Number 10 is like mandatory according to me and according to all the toppers. Let's go to number 3. What is number 3? Now, social media. Okay, there are a lot of aspirants who say that, you know, I have deleted all social media things from my phone. I am very secluded. Guys, please don't do that. Okay, you have to understand one thing, that there are always two sides of a coin. So social media, it's not all bad. All what you have to do is you have to filter social media. Now, when I say filter social media, what do I mean? Say if you are on Twitter, here is our Twitter. Follow The Hindu, follow PIB, follow Indian Express, follow the tourism ministry. Okay, all ministries are active on Twitter. By following those, this social media platform will keep you updated about the new developments. Maybe you skipped reading an editorial or very important news. Subscribe into Twitter will make that notification pop up. But then we are not looking at the phone all the time. 30 minutes a day, that too relevant social media should be good. Same applies to Instagram. The kind of posts you like, the algorithm will identify and they will keep on giving you such kind of posts. It may be motivational, it may be related to study, it may be related to something, you know, which overall makes you feel happy. So filter the social media content. You cannot go off Telegram. It is one platform wherein all the relevant material, announcement, information regarding UPSC is found. Okay, so don't try to, you know, like get into a dark zone and just go extreme on yourself, but use these tools wisely so that they can complement your preparation. Reading the same news again and again makes you more aware, and it, you know, strengthens the neuron connections in your mind, which finally help you recall certain facts in your examination. See, learning, reading, recalling is very scientific. It depends on the functioning of the brain. So what we are discussing today is scientifically proven as well as applied by lot of toppers. Most of them, not lot of toppers. Then, very important, every topper, okay, said this thing to us, that we have to stay away from negative people. Now, what do I mean when I say negative people? You are surrounded by people, everyone is, right? So there would be people who would try to tell you that, you know, why are you preparing for UPSC? The, you know, ratio of number of people applying to number of people passing is so less. You're going to waste your life. Stay away from such kind of conversations or such kind of people. Absolutely away. Okay. Then some of you might have friends who are not UPSC aspirants, are doing something else after the graduation. They might tell you things that, why are you wasting time? Come, I'll get you a job. Or, you know, everyone is doing so well. What are you doing in your life? Eliminate those kind of people. Let's go for a cup of coffee. It's just going to take 1 hour. You have become a bookworm. Or, any person who keeps on telling you that, why are you doing this? Surround yourself with people who motivate you, who trust you. Okay, in this examination, one thing you will need is, you have to trust yourself. You will need that confidence that, yes, if someone can clear this exam, then I can also clear this exam. But for that, you will have to study. Okay, just the confidence is not going to take you anywhere. But this is very important, because your state of mind plays a very important role in how you will perform. Okay, if you are in a happy state of mind, your grasping power will be more. Your capacity to read, to understand increases drastically, because our entire body is powered by chemicals. And if you are in a happy zone, then your body is powered by positive chemicals that makes you feel live, wants you to do better. So please, one thing, also social media and negative people, let's combine the two. There are a lot of people who go on vacations, and someone is buying a new car, or some of your friends, your peers, and you feel that everyone's life is progressing and I am the only one who's stuck in one room. I'm reading things, I'm not clearing things. Don't follow such people, don't look at such posts, because when you will pass the examination, your Insta account or Twitter account is going to be the most vibrant of all those accounts. Filter social media and stay away from negative people. Very, very, very important for every aspirant who wants to be successful. ठीक है. Now this is something that you might feel that, oh, this is not important, but guys, this is very important. Please organize your stuff properly. Sometimes what is happening, how does it impact you? I'll tell you. What happens is, sometimes to find a book or some set of notes or some papers, you waste 10 to 15 minutes. You don't realize it. But cumulatively, if your stuff is unorganized, finding material, finding your pen, finding your highlighter, finding your pencil takes away 1 to 2 hours. It is different for everyone from your everyday life. Also, when you're studying, there's a lot of clutter around you. Your attention will keep on getting divided between the people, the things that you see around. So it is very important, if you want to be very attentive towards the source that you're reading and want to waste less time in finding things, then follow this. If there are books that you have purchased but they are not very relevant for your UPSC preparation, or you have switched sources and the books are lying around, other sources, please keep them away from your vision. Because there, you will keep on doubting yourself. Should I read this also? Should I do this also? You should not have multiplicity of sources. Focus on a source which is, answering most of the PYQs. Just keep those things in your room. The same happens with clothes or other things that you possess. Something that you're not going to use in the near time till you clear your exam or for the next 1 or 2 months, keep it away from yourself. Okay, very, very, very important. Another thing that I would want to emphasize is, every topper that we spoke to said that he or she was indulged in some mild form of exercise. When I say exercise daily, it does not mean doing 100 push-ups and 100 crunches. Okay. Find a time in the morning or evening or noon or night, whenever you feel like. Just go out for a walk. You can have light yoga if you are a yoga lover. You can do skipping ropes. You can go for a small cycling trip. It is very important. It will keep your body physically fit. And as we all know that for a mind, right, perfectly balanced mind, we will need a proper body. So this thing will, help you a lot. Also, it is scientifically proven that going on long walks, really refreshes you. And it sorts out your mind. Whenever you feel confused or low, go out, get some sunlight, walk for some time. If you don't want to walk, go to the terrace, stand there for 10 minutes, look at things around. Don't think about your UPSC preparation. Just feel your body, your breath, and indulge in some sort of exercise. This will help release lot of chemicals that will bring you in a positive state of mind. Staying positive is very important for this exam, and this is one thing that will help you for that. Okay. This is also one of the most talked about things. There were times when, we did not have enough resources, but today we have plethora of resources. So whenever you're studying and you're stuck at one topic or one concept, right, what you should do, you should not keep on looking at books or maybe getting confused or staying in that confused state of mind. Say for example, you're reading polity but you cannot understand what is the basic structure. Okay, go to YouTube, go to any institute's classes if you have subscribed. Just watch that portion which is of 10, 15 or 30 minutes maximum. But then you will have to ensure that on YouTube you don't watch the following 30 Sunny Case videos. Okay, this is very, very, very important. You having all the help at your fingertips. If you don't understand anything, just Google it, read about it, put your phone aside, and then get back to your reading. So getting help from online resources is something we are blessed with and we should use. You shouldn't go on any extreme ends, Now, everyone's favorite, okay, during a day, you should have 1 hour at least, okay, for yourself. Doesn't matter what you are doing in that time, but you are not focusing on your preparation at that time, okay. Just sit and stare at the wall if you feel like. Go for a walk, talk to your parents, talk to your friends, watch some movie or some web series, but it has to be 1 hour. That 1 hour is yours. It's your reward for studying. It's your distraction. Get as distracted as possible in that 1 hour, but then it has to be followed by discipline, that after this 1 hour I am going to come back to my UPSC preparation and I'm going to focus on my goal. This 1 hour is allowed that I am distracted. Okay, so this is very, very, very important. You will, once you start practicing this, you will understand your productivity increases a lot, because somewhere every aspirant keeps on feeling that we have no life, we keep on reading all day, at least when the exams are near. This will have a feeling, in yourself that no, you have given enough time to yourself for getting distracted. Now is the time for getting focused. Okay. So, if you feel like, you're reading something and you're not feeling focused, take 10 minutes, 20 minutes, 30 minutes of me time. Once you are distracted enough, your mind will be craving you to go back to your focus, to your goal. Okay. Now, this one is also very important. Having a mentor for anything in life is important, for that fact. But your UPSC preparation, you should have a mentor. It can be your brother, sister, relative, friend, acquaintance. As far as someone is willing to be your guide, it is very important. Because what happens is, when we sit and read all the time, sometimes we go on one track. We keep on reading, revising, and we forget what matters the most or what is important. So we, get off track many times. Talking to a mentor on a weekly or fortnightly basis and discussing what you have been doing and what you plan to do will always put you on a corrective course of action, and you will be moving towards your goal rather than, taking a long detour. So having a mentor is very, very important. Okay. Now the last one. Okay. Everyone needs a schedule. So whenever you are making your schedule for the day, that what am I going to do today? Right. I need all of you to make slots. 1 hour study slot, 10 minutes break, 2 hours study slot, then a 10-minute break. All your study slots have to be followed by a certain amount of break, which will, revitalize you, which will make you more focused. These breaks are different from the me time. Okay. The me time is an hour of complete distraction. Here, after reading for an hour, get up, have a glass of water, walk around in your house and go back to yourself. So guys, these small 10 changes is going to increase your productivity like anything. They are all tried and tested methods. So thank you very much guys for watching the video. We will be coming up with these kind of videos, more these kind of videos. So stay tuned and subscribe if you haven't subscribed to our channel. Thank you very much.